Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. You know, what pisses me off is that I was supposed to go to the midnight showing. I wanted to go, and I got sick, and I will end up just having like a stomach bug that night, so I couldn't go. It's the Time Turner. No, I actually didn't buy this. It came with the Deathly Hallows when I bought the book. But yes, I have read all the books, and if you read the book, put it out of your mind. I had to put the book out of my mind so many times through this movie, even though they stay true to it probably than other movies do, but it was just such a great book. But yeah, there are some problems from book to movie translation, but I'm not reading the book here, so I put it out of my mind by the end of the movie. Now, if you watch my Harry Potter video, Goblet of Fire is my favorite, followed by Prisoner of Azkaban, then Chamber of Secrets, and Sorcerer's Stone, and then Order of the Phoenix, and I really love them all. This is my new favorite. It's great, alright? Oh my god, I mean, there was points, I didn't really like the beginning, because they completely ditched a really good, great beginning, but I thought it really worked here. It's just I don't know. The beginning didn't really work for me, but it started to get better. There was some added things, a lot of added things, but it worked very well. And this movie, it succeeded in being what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be dark, but it was supposed to be funny, and it was supposed to just go all over the place. It didn't feel as much of a Harry Potter movie, and David Yates definitely redeemed himself from Order of the Phoenix. Now I have here a piece of paper. I wrote down my one-sentence review challenge that I submit with the Beyond the Trailer video. I just think it's fun to do that. I'm not going to give the rating. I'm going to wait to the end. My rating. Alright, here's what I was going to say from my one-sentence review. At times it is a character study of the young wizard, at others an enduring fantasy. Then even a thrilling action, grasping so much of what the book put forth, delves into dark matters and emotional matters, and falls short of nothing less than amazing. Yeah, it's really... If you enjoyed all the other Harry Potter movies, you will definitely enjoy this. It takes you to a new level, though. It not only becomes a fantasy action, it becomes something more. It becomes a study and a history, basically just following the steps of how you got there. And it just works so well when you finally get to the conclusion you've been looking for. It's your head spinning and you're going all over the place trying to you put these pieces of a story together that create this just extravaganza and an amazing climax. It is lacking some, from the other ones, it was really more of, you know, like a safe feeling of it's Hogwarts. That's how they work this dark thing. They just kind of, but they didn't explain as much of it as they should. They just kind of made subtle throwbacks to what this, from the narratives from the book, with Fenrir Greyback and many other characters. They just kind of made subtle, like, introductions to, and the new things at Hogwarts that were just, they skipped out so many of the memories that were very important. If you read the book, they take out the entire thing with the Marvolo and Morphin, and how Voldemort, Tom Riddle Sr. meets his wife, which make the baby Voldemort. But they only do two or three memories. But yeah, but it still works because they kind of explain that. I wish they took more time at focusing and adding things than they did explaining more of the Voldemort story. And by the time they reach the conclusion with the Half-Blood Prince, you don't feel as satisfied as you should, although it is, for people who don't know what was coming, you know, it is a very big climax, but they don't build up the Half-Blood Prince as much as they build up things around it. But yeah, and they don't explain, they have the Bazaar, they don't explain, like, it just, I don't know, you would have to read the book to truly understand some of the things, but when you put the book out of your mind, it's still a great movie. You don't need explanation because the movie in itself creates it through the amazing cast and everything, that's amazing dialogue at points. I'd say the action in this is top-notch. It's better than even Goblet of Fire's action because it's more of a suspenseful and just dark action, which I don't know exactly how it got a PG-13 rating. It seemed darker. it's sometimes Chamber of Secrets or pretty much some of them at points just felt darker, and I don't know why they did that. But it is just so great sometimes. You feel engaged in the movie and just thrown to the wind, and you feel revenge and anger, and something, if a movie can make you feel that way, it's truly succeeded in being more than a film, than something that you're close to, something you make people care about. You know all these characters, and you just make yourself into it, and you throw caution to the wind, let yourself go with it, feel their feelings, feel the emotions, feel revenge, feel hatred, feel the magic, feel everything, and just go with it, and then eventually when you get to the end, you just get warped out of the movie mode, and then that's when you know you've achieved a true cinematic adventure. And this is some of the most fun I've had over the movies all year, and I mean, it's not as good as some previous movies this year, but I mean, it's up there in my top 5, definitely. I don't know where it would rank right now, but there's just so much. There's great acting everywhere around. You can find a great movie. If you delve into any darkness or emotion, you feel it, and you want to keep going. It's like when you're reading a book and you keep turning the pages, you can't wait for the climax. I keep hitting this, pissing me off. But when you reach the climax, you feel satisfied in this one that some of the other ones you didn't, especially Order of the Phoenix, you feel satisfied. They don't talk about as much the prophecy with the Chosen One as you would expect from the Order of the Phoenix. But there's some things that rather were best left out, especially making callbacks to the predecessors, because it just wouldn't feel right in this movie as much. It is so much different. So I'm going to give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. I mark the hours, everyone, nor have I yet outrun the sun. And do my use of value onto you are gauged by what you have to do. Let's see if this really works. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. You know, if I were any one of the teachers at Hogwarts, I'd be a bit concerned about Dumbledore spending so much time with Harry and lusting for his company. I mean, who knows, maybe that wasn't his wand poking him in the leg.